Alright everyone, I'm making this video out to a Gravity Panda. She told me about this car you're seeing here, the Koneg. Sexy car, man. Now, I tried to put a V10 in this car. Comes with a V8, which is garbage. She told me that right off the bat, and also said to put a V12 in it. But I tried a V10, because that's just my engine I kind of like, so. But the game kept crashing. No matter what I did enter in the city, the game would crash with a V10. Might be where it's positioned, how it's positioned. I'll work on that a little later. Meantime, I popped in a V12, and in that V12 I put in a semi-automatic sport transmission. Reason being, everything else, the car just slides around as like it's on ice, man. So this setup here, we're testing out with this semi-automatic transmission. Let's check out this car, how it drives. This car came with the Baron suspension setup. I had to rip all that off and I put on my CDVC 2.0 suspension. I find the car drives, well, at least I know how to drive it a lot better anyway. Everybody's different, I guess. But I wasn't doing those corners like that with that Baron suspension. That's 100% for sure. Also, the car's heavy, so it don't stop. It don't stop easy. You gotta comprehend how much speed you're using with how much brake power you're going to use into a corner, because this thing is just way up there with weight. They do that to keep the car stable when you're turning, so it's actually a lot more responsive than most of the cars you get in the game default. Normally, yes, you'd see more top end speed out of it, but again, I had to put in that transmission. The semi-automatic Pro doesn't let me adjust any gears or anything, but the car is very stable with that setup in the V12, as you can see. Just rip this car around, man. It goes where you want it to go. I'm going to show you this. We're going to go off a jump. This thing's going to go do a nosedive. See how the nose dives? That's how I know they put so much weight in the front end. And they do that, I believe, to keep the car front wheels down, making much more traction. Another thing I noticed on these mods is when you look at the suspension kit in the garage here, you'll notice that on some, maybe not this car, but at least like the Lamborghini I did last time, the springs here, it's not on this one, but these springs here you'll see on some of the modded cars, they're really compressed together. So I assumed it was from the front end weight. However, this thing is front end heavy and the springs are fine. I don't know exactly how it works. Start building my own mods probably when the game hits workshop. Nonetheless, car is beautiful. Car runs sweet, amazing. Big thanks to Gravity Panda for showing us this beast. See what comes up next.